Good evening. The topic we are going to see is virtualization and cloud computing in the subject of grid and cloud computing. First of all, we have to understand what is virtualization. Virtualization means it is nothing that it won't be physically present, but virtually it will be present. It is called as a virtualization. As we know, sir, it is a as the name mentioned, it is a virtual. Then what it will be happen in virtualization means it is help to have a multiple operating system on a single file system, a single physical system with having a underlying hardware. So, in the process by which one computer hosts the appearance of many computer, we can have multiple operating system in an operating system in a single computer. So, what is the main reason why we are going for the virtualization? What is the need of virtualization means? The need of virtualization is to increase the throughput and cost. Next, we can see the architecture of virtualization. What actually the virtualization plays the role in the normal system means in the physical hardware where we call here as physical box. Above that, the virtual platform is installed. After that, we will have the guest OS, that is VM, and we have applications. So VM is placed in between of application and guest OS. So using this virtualization platform, some of the examples are Zen, KVM, and VMware. Using this, the virtualization is possible. Next, we have to see what is a hypervisor. Hypervisor is nothing but it is a backbone of a virtualization. How? How means it only allows the multiple operating system to share a single hardware. So only because of hypervisor, we are able to have the virtualization concept. Then each guest operating system appears to have the host processor, memory, and other resources to all itself. However, hypervisor is actually not only controlling the processor but also the resources. For example, in Linux, we call it as a VMware of Windows. So, in Windows, we have the multiple of operating system like Linux, Opera, like that. Next is hypervisor. There are two type of hypervisors types which we have. One is type 1 hypervisor means what? This type 1 hypervisor will directly install between the guest OS and between the hardware. This is the type 1 hypervisor. Now, what is the next type 2 hypervisor means? As mentioned in the picture, this host operating system will be placed before the hypervisor. Means what? There is no direct installation of hypervisor in between the guest OS and hardware. Whereas in type 2 hypervisor, between the hardware and the hypervisor, there will be a host OS always. This is a type 2 hypervisor. Next, what is the benefit of virtualization means? The main benefit is uh, it have the flexibility. As we see that we have a multiple of even we have a multiple of datas or multiple of operating systems is used, we have a flexibility in data transfer. So no data transfer problem will be occurred in virtualization, and also no failure, and there will have a failure protection means what? We have installed any we can also even. Next is cost efficiency. Cost efficiency means we are not able, we don't want to have a multiple, we don't want to have installed highly costly software. We don't want to pay for particular software for our particular project or applications, because since it is a virtualization, it is a very cost efficient, and we can use for others. Next is streamlining operation and processing. Streamlining operation and processing means all the workflows can be done without any abstraction or any interrupt. Is possible in the virtualization, as we can have a normal operations of the work. Thus, is next is virtualization in cloud computing. How have the virtualization in cloud computing need to have own hardware resources. The resources are to render as needed from a cloud. Means what? We can buy the compute cloud from the that is cloud. We can get the resource from the cloud providers. Various providers allow creating virtual servers. We can create a virtual server. We can create a virtual data. We can create a virtual software. So everything is possible in the virtualization in cloud computing. So for the uh, in the upcoming next video, we can see what are the types of virtualization.